Alrighty, welcome back to Storm Team 5 Plus. I'm meteorologist Ryan Kudish. Nathan's getting settled in here.
Yeah,
Um,
rough start today. The light not only fell off today, but it also dropped a few extra pieces today. So,
Yep.
it's always fun. I
Yeah.
have my headphones on. We're
them
going
on.
through it.
Yeah, this is the perks of live, not television, but live CTV.
Right.
All right, let's get right into it. No delays. Here's our today's topics. We're gonna do that Olympics forecast. A few more. This is our last Olympics forecast, Nathan.
Yeah, it will be. Yep.
Until
Good events today too.
Huh?
Good events
Yeah.
today too.
Our last one until 2028 when it's in LA.
Yeah. Maybe probably won't be us doing this again. 'Cause
No.
good chance not.
But we'll go through a regional weather update, national weather update, and this is an interesting one. Nathan found this on where'd you
It's
find-
another BuzzFeed quiz.
Yeah,
It's
reliable.
we're gonna make our own sandwich, and it's
Yep.
gonna tell us what our favorite type of weather is based off our sandwich.
So something you need to know: I'm a very plain sandwich guy.
Yeah, you strike me as the type of guy who orders like a hamburger with nothing on it.
Correct.
Yeah.
You nailed it. I go
Yep.
burger, cheese, lettuce. That's it.
Yeah, that's sad.
And
Real
my deli
sad.
sandwiches are just cheese, lettuce, and whatever meat I'm having, and whatever bun. Done.
Like the word. That's like I think serial killers do that. Like that's like a very serial killer thing to do.
So mine might just be sunny and 75.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this one plays
Who
out.
knows?
I'll go
It's
first.
BuzzFeed, so don't rely too much on
Yeah,
it.
but I'll go first, and then we'll let you go. All right, let's get into that Olympics forecast. I gotta adjust my screen here. Beautiful day out there in Milan. I mean, 63
Yeah.
and sunny for. This is
Oh, I didn't do the banner again. Well, that is for tomorrow. I updated
Yeah.
the events, but
so
man,
speed
that
skating,
banner every
freestyle
time.
skiing, hockey, big one.
Yep.
Happening today. U.S. and Canada women's team is playing, and then tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
the
still
men
0-0 during the break
Okay.
right now. So
Yeah, the men play tomorrow versus the Slovaks, I think. That's going to be a good game. Slovakia is one of those teams that if you don't if you kind of start lacking or slacking,
they'll
They
take
can-
advantage.
they can
of
take
it.
advantage. They have
Immediately.
a pretty good crop of players. So we'll see how that plays out. USA hasn't really been so strong this season or this Olympics. I'm having the Blues. You'll know why in a second. Why I'm having the Blues today, but and we have some curling going on as well. All right, here's your regional weather forecast for you. Live look into Oshkosh, where Nathan, I noticed at noon. Look how far away the shanties are now from
Yeah,
our
they're really
view.
making their way out there. And I've seen the bridges and the gaps that some of these people are jumping to get out on the ice.
Yeah,
Crazy.
insane.
Absolutely crazy. Dedicated folks out there.
Yeah. There's so many shanties out there, but they're still so far away. I posted about it on Facebook and I had a lot of people comment. The reason why is because that channel going out to the
Yeah.
from the Fox River into Lake Winnebago, it kind of attracts the sturgeon from the upper lakes.
Mhm.
But also there's a lot of catfish as well.
Right.
This is a big catfish fishing area. So that's why there's a lot of shanties trying to get as close to that.
Right.
area
Well, those
as
are
possible.
both bottom feeder fish, so it's not unlikely there's a lot of stuff that comes out of the river and just rests there. So that's probably why the hot spot's there.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at these temperatures today, though, in the upper 30s and low 40s. Another mild afternoon. A little cooler up north, where unfortunately you've kind of been just stuck in the clouds. Here's radar and satellite showing that we had the clouds early, and that cloud deck has just been receding north slowly throughout the day. So a lot of us seeing sunshine, just a little bit of clouds across the far northern fringes of our viewing area. Highs today will be in the low to mid 40s. Then we have a few 30s across the north woods for the rest of today. Here's an hour by hour forecast. This really is going to be the quiet before our next system, and that'll become more possible later tonight, going into tomorrow with the rain and wintry mix. Lows tonight will be pretty mild in the 20s and low to mid 30s. So here's the breakdown. This is really the focus of our forecast, Nathan. It's going to be a wintry mix. Starting out mainly as rain is what I'm seeing, just because of how warm it's going to be tonight. But as we start to drag in some cool air with the north and northwest wind, it'll change over to a rain-snow mix, and then mostly over to snow. I'm watching our northern lakeshore counties to get a brief changeover back to rain, and I'll mention that in future cast. But some slippery travel is certainly possible tomorrow morning. Highest snowfall accumulation will be west of the valley. The Fox Valley, Nathan, has been the toughest part of this
It's been a
forecast.
hard morning. I mean, we spent quite a bit of time going back and forth with
Yeah.
this. There's a lot of disagreements between the models today, but
Yep.
yeah, we're making
Because
it through.
the two things that the models are disagreeing
Mhm.
on, first of all, when does that rain snow transition happen? That's
Right.
number one. But number two, how quickly does that system wrap up? If it
Yeah.
wraps up before the rain snow line gets to Green Bay, this is going to be a big bust.
Right.
But if it doesn't, then we could see a slushy few inches. It really all depends as to how quickly the system wraps up because it's going to be a pretty formidable mid-latitude cyclone, but it will be losing its mid-level support as it heads towards our neck of the woods. So how quickly does the system wrap up? And how quickly does that rain snow line get into the Fox Valley are the two questions that were making me lose a lot of hair putting this forecast together. But this is what I got for you. So notice we have one system over the western side of Lake Superior that's turning and kind of lost in the middle of no man's land. It doesn't have anything moving it. That's what's dragging the clouds away. But our next system is right here. It's deepening and essentially what we call it's a form of strengthening, really. It's trying to get more of a area low pressure look to it. You can kind of see that the air and the clouds rotate around the center of the low. You can sort of see the precipitation field start to increase as well with the snow and then the rain. So we certainly have to deal with this system sometime later today. Winter weather advisories, you can see from Nebraska over to Omaha, Iowa, into southern Wisconsin. There is winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings. We just got information from the National Weather Service out of Milwaukee that they went ahead and issued a winter weather advisory for Green Lake and Marquette County starting at 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday through noon. I do expect NWS Green Bay to issue something for at least our western counties sometime soon. I question why we haven't done that yet.
TikTok, I feel, is
TikTok,
kinda
yeah.
the trend with that. I mean,
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before
Right.
we get something here. So once it happens, we will certainly let you know both online and on the air. All right, Futurecast showing any of the sunshine giving way to clouds later today. Here's 10 o'clock. You'll start to see some precipitation get pretty close to our southern counties. This will start mainly as rain. But look what's already happening out there into central Wisconsin. Snow or a mix. We'll have to watch that rain snow line. Oh, looks like it's the newest European model. I'm actually going to go back to the
oh yeah, it must be set to latest run.
yeah, let me go and jump in here real quickly. It's not doing what I set it to do earlier. Yeah, this is a little bit different than what I had earlier. So let me just do a quick jump in here and do a little fixer-ooski because we
Yeah.
can't really control when the data jumps into our system. It's all kind of a wish-washy.
Makes its way in when it pleases sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean,
It's gonna be a
like
fun
you
one.
said, this has been one that's hard to read because we have so many different models trying to put out things a little bit farther to the east, farther to the west.
Yep.
We're trying to play the factor of, how warm is it going to be? It's, that's going to play a huge part in it. The ground is still wet, so
Yeah, and it's all mud now.
yeah,
and
it's
mud and
all
grass.
mud everywhere, which doesn't work well with accumulating
Yeah.
snow at all.
Takes a little bit longer to accumulate.
Exactly.
So, once again, any sunshine gives way to clouds. Here's 10 o'clock. You start to see some light precip in our southern counties. Here's now the morning of 3 o'clock on your Friday morning. I think this will be mostly rain, but the western fringes of our area will start to get into that snowy mix. The rain snow line will slowly jog east throughout the morning. So here's 6 o'clock. I think that reaches the Fox Valley sometime around 6 o'clock in the morning. Still dealing with rain along the lakeshore. I think we're all over the snow by, say, 9 or 10 o'clock. But what we're watching as this low peels away and kind of stalls over lower Michigan, that might bring in a little rain, a little bit of rain for Door County and then into the UP of Michigan for a brief time as the system starts to wrap itself up Friday afternoon going into the evening hours. And one thing I didn't mention at noon, unfortunately, I was kind of running out of time. Let me grab my pointer feature. See this little band of snow up towards Escanaba and the northern edge of Lake Michigan? This band will likely start to pivot back south on Saturday and bring us a little bit more snow, especially across the Northwoods. So the snowfall forecast coming up right now. This is just for tonight going through the end of the day Friday, I'm kind of considering this wraparound band a separate system just because modeling is just all over the place when you kind of put those two together. So just bear with me on that one. Here's our snowfall forecast statewide, zooming into our area. Under an inch east of the Fox Valley. Green Bay and the Fox Valley, like I said, this has been the toughest part of the forecast. How much snow will we see? I think we're going to kind of teeter-totter with like an inch to maybe 2 inches if we can switch over to snow faster and the ground can cool off a little bit faster than what is expected. But either way, I think we'll be around an inch or two for Green Bay, the Fox Valley, 1 to 3 for the Northwoods, and there's going to be an axis of heavier snow out there into central Wisconsin, where, say, just to the south of Clintonville, into Waushara County, Green Lake, Marquette counties, is where we could get 3 to as much as 6 inches of snowfall accumulation with this one. So yeah, this is where it's going to cool off quicker and where the steadiest snow will likely be with this event. Here's your futurecast precipitation. This is rain and melted snow. We're looking at 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of moisture to fall over the next, say, 24 to 48 hours. Now, in terms of futurecast wind gusts, it's calm right now, but as this low starts to get close to us, the winds will start to ramp up. Here's 11 o'clock gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow morning, as it's snowing, we're looking at wind gusts around 25 to 35 miles per hour, just adding to the brutal travel conditions that will likely be out there. And the wind will slowly ease back throughout the afternoon, but we're still looking at gusts tomorrow evening, 25 to upwards of 30 miles per hour. Forecast highs tomorrow. This is interesting as well, Nathan. It says 36. That's not going to be when the snow is happening. This is going to be a midnight high. This is a classic midnight high where it happens right at midnight, and we start to slowly trim those temps back throughout the morning into the afternoon. So we'll likely have falling temperatures on Friday.
Yeah, that's a nice car.
I thought that was a motorcycle.
Could be. Or someone in the Maserati. That's what I call like the Mazdas when they're like all piped out and everything. It's like, oh yeah.
We should go back and see if our microphones picked up. I know this picked it up, or I could hear it.
Yeah, I could hear it in the headphones.
Yeah, probably did. Saturday, cloudy, breezy, snow showers. Let's show you what I mean by that. As the system starts to wrap up, it's looking like we'll have another band of snow kind of back in and bring us a chance for snow, mainly up north, and then likely drops down to the Fox Valley sometime in the afternoon and evening. So something we are watching then. Temp trend, cooling off throughout the weekend, 30 on Sunday, 27 on Monday. Not bad.
No.
But not where we have been recently. Temperatures will likely be around or slightly above average for the end of February.
This is where you get that wake-up call, and you're like, okay, it is still February.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still winter. As much as we love that warm-up stretch, it's winter at the end of the day.
Exactly. We knew it wasn't going to last.
No.
But here's that 7-day. Nice day on Monday. We're watching another system bringing a snowy mix on Tuesday. I think that's good. Let's see what we got next. So we're going to do a national weather update.
Yeah, we have a little bit to talk about, just kind of some, things
want to take a break
that
now?
the SPC has thrown out. So, yeah, I say we come back and, drop our way south a little bit.
Yeah, let's head a little bit further south on this one. All right, stay tuned. Storm Team 5 Plus will be back right after this short commercial break. All right, welcome back to Storm Team 5 Plus. Let's get back right into it. So here's a look at our national weather update. It's actually something that Nathan loves. Fire, fire.
Yeah, fire everywhere's. Reed Timmer, I wish I actually had clipped it now. He was out and we kind of talked about those fire tornadoes and
we saw one.
And he had seen one and actually posted it on his socials. So that was pretty cool to kind of see that the day we were talking about it. I joked around. I was like, I knew that was going to happen. And I definitely just, I predicted it. That's why I decided to bring it up. I just didn't want to brag too much and, let you guys know how great I actually am at forecasting. So
he is the reason why he makes the big bucks around here.
Me?
Yeah.
No. I wish.
But we still have some fire weather or red flag warnings from Missouri into Oklahoma, northern Texas, and eastern, that is New Mexico, and even to southern Colorado as well, and far southern Kansas. So we got some.
It's definitely got some spread out there today.
Yeah.
because they are very dry right now.
Yep.
Very dry.
And just a really strong wind rushing off of the Rockies out towards the plains. So, yeah, it's certainly a pretty classic setup to get some fire weather concerns out there. But we also have some severe weather.
Yeah, we got some outlooks out there today, and I feel like I haven't used those graphics in a while.
Yeah, you have to brush them off. You know?
We had to brush them off a little bit, throw them into our CTV folder today. So, yeah, we have that. They also had some wind warnings out there and whatnot. So, just taking a look at that and seeing what comes of it.
Yeah, so it looks like kind of bullseyed over just to the north of Evansville, Indiana. So this is kind of south central Indiana, southern portions of Illinois, and then just kind of stretches into Ohio and into northern Kentucky with this one. It looks like that system that we're seeing, they're going to get the warmer side of it and get some chance for some severe weather. It looks like the main impacts will be wind potential and a little bit of hail as well. Was there any tornado threat with this one? Was it like a 2%?
No, there's no I didn't see anything pop up for the tornado. So
your classic springtime or early
nice nice
your late winter,
storm.
early springtime severe threat down that way.
Yep.
But we want to talk about this real quickly because you saw there was some controversy or some interesting
things.
I mean,
it's always good just to have a refresher as we head into spring, I think. This is like our spring cleaning to tell you guys what we actually mean. Just kind of go into your marginal versus slight versus enhanced, moderate, or high risk out there. The marginal one is kind of isolated, severe thunderstorms that are possible. Moving to slight, that's where they scatter a little bit more. And then enhanced goes to numerous severe storms possible. And then moderate is where we see that really widespread. Severe storms are very likely. And then that high risk is widespread severe storms are expected.
So
not
really,
guaranteed, but as close as you can get.
When we show these maps of the SPC outlooks, really the thing that it boils down to is coverage and potential of storms turning severe, right?
Right.
When it's marginal, that means, most will stay sub-severe, but we could see a 1 or 2. When we get to slight, that means, okay, we could have, of, say, a half dozen, 2 of them might be strong to severe, but then we start to get up to the more numerous ones, widespread, and high risk, where a lot of the storms could be certainly severe and cause a lot more issues out there. We're not going to go to that yet. Do we want to take a break now, or do we want to do the BuzzFeed quiz?
I say we do the BuzzFeed quiz after a break.
Okay, let's take a break, and we will come back and kind of spoiled it. You know what's happening after this, but we'll do a BuzzFeed quiz, and then we have another segment right after that. So stay tuned. So Nathan put this together, or found this BuzzFeed quiz, and it's making me hungry. So I
think I might go get some Jimmy John's for lunch today.
Jimmy John's. There you go. I like that answer.
It's my dream to work there.
I question that.
I'd love to work at Jimmy John's, but yeah. So you build your ultimate sandwich, and it reveals what kind of weather matches your personality.
So I'm gonna go first because I'm gonna be the guinea pig. So as much as I do love sour bread and whole wheat, mine is between bagel and white bread. For the purpose of this quiz, I would actually, well, in real life, I'd probably go bagel bread, but just for the for the quiz, I'll go white bread on this one.
Okay.
Pick a protein. Turkey, absolutely 10 times out of 10. Pick another protein. Oh, steak, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Pick a veggie.
Well, I know what one you're picking.
Lettuce. Veggie number 2. Lettuce if you want. That's funny.
What's it say? Lettuce if what?
Lettuce if you wanted lettuce and something else.
Oh.
I really don't like any of these. So
you don't like avocado, pickles, or spinach?
Nope.
Okay.
More lettuce for me, pal. I'm getting off screen here. Cheese, please. Oh.
Those are good options.
Cheddar. Give me some cheddar cheese. A spread. Garlic and herb spread, mayo.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Cheese spread, mustard,
like
garlic
mustard.
Garlic and herb spread easily.
Summer, okay. Oh, is it just a season?
I guess so.
Oh, okay. Well, summer's a good month.
I would say so.
I want anything but spring for mine. I just don't want spring.
I hope he gets spring.
Yeah.
I really hope he gets spring because that
Yeah.
would be hilarious.
All right, let's
All right,
try
so
and
how do I
reset it.
reset this?
I think if you just refresh the page, it deletes all the answers.
I gotta escape here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on. How do I do this?
You might have to take the full cam. So
Oh, I got, hold on. Gotta go
for us there.
F11.
Yep. Refresh. There we go. Okay.
Okay, it didn't do it. There we go. Ready? What bread are you taking, Nathan?
I'm going to go big or go home. I'm going to go sourdough.
I don't mind that answer. Pick
Yep.
a protein.
You might have to read the options to me just because it's kind of hard to read
Oh,
from where I
okay.
am.
So your bread options were white, bagel, whole wheat sourdough.
Yep, I knew that one. Yeah.
Okay. Your proteins: chicken, ham, bacon, turkey.
I'm gonna go ham.
Wow. Okay. And then you can pick another protein.
And
It's gonna be salami, pepperoni, steak, or none at all.
I'm gonna go salami.
Oh. Okay.
I want to go with like the Italian mix type of.
I
vibe,
really
you
hope
know?
he get. I mean,
Yeah.
here's the thing: ham is very popular on Easter, so you
It
might
is,
be.
but it's also popular on Christmas. I
That's
could deal
true.
with winter.
That's true.
Yeah,
I have a feeling he's gonna get spring
I hope for winter.
veggies.
I know lettuce is an option again, so I'm going to go onion.
Okay, and then you're gonna go lettuce with this
Then I
one.
gotta go lettuce. Yep. Even though the spinach is up there, but you know, I'm gonna go lettuce for that one. And then the cheese. What are the options on that?
So you got cheddar, Swiss, feta, blue, or no thanks.
Swiss.
Interesting.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go with Swiss cheese.
And what spread are you gonna put on that?
It was
Cheese spread, mayo, garlic and herb spread, and mustard.
garlic and herb because I usually go with like oil and vinegar. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's as close as I can get.
All right. What do you think this is gonna be? I'm thinking
going
this is gonna be
winter.
spring. This
I'm
is
going
gonna be
winter.
spring, 100%.
No,
Lock
it's
it
gotta
in.
be winter. Winter for sure.
I'm locking in spring.
All right.
Ready? No!
Let's go.
Dang
See,
it!
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be winter.
Ah,
I love winter. That's the way to go for me.
I'm so mad. I thought
And that's a good sandwich too.
Yeah.
Like that's not a bad sandwich. I mean, you'd probably have a stroke trying to eat that sandwich, but it's
Man,
Yeah.
now I'm tempted to have a turkey and steak sandwich.
yeah, that's an odd mix, like the red meat and the white meat together. I don't know if I like that.
Those are my two favorites. I love turkey and I love me some steak. Nice, juicy
Right.
New York strip steak. Oh, nothing better.
Well, just because you like the two things doesn't mean they belong
They
together.
probably don't belong together
Right.
at all. But yeah.
Like, you know,
That's
I like a cold beer, but I also really like driving. Doesn't mean I should do them at the same time. I mean, it doesn't mean they should happen together.
I actually really that's a great answer.
yeah.
As much as I'm like, wow, that was creative.
yeah. Thank you.
All right, let's get right into it. We have about 5 minutes left. I think we can burn some time here. I'm going on vacation. A
Whoop,
quick
whoop.
little weekend getaway to kind of break up the boring month of February. And well, let's just say weather is going to be a big role in my time at home.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, you know, hopefully you're not sick. First of all,
Yes.
I'm really hoping you stay healthy. And second, I hope you at least get to enjoy some days somewhat outside.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be cloudy the entire time.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting, but it's as I fly in tomorrow, it looks like it'll start out as snow, head over to a mix of rain or some freezing rain, especially in northern Rhode Island. Then we have a chance for a morning snow shower or so on Saturday, 36 for a high. And then the system that I'm the most concerned about is Sunday night or Sunday afternoon and evening going into Monday, where we have the potential for a coastal storm system, and I'll kind of detail that. So this is Futurecast this is Friday. Notice it starts out as snow in Rhode Island, and then it turns over to a mix of rain and a little bit of freezing rain up there in the northern half of the state with snow ongoing up there towards Boston. And as we start to cool back down in the evening and overnight, looks like it will turn back over to some snow area-wide Friday night, tapering Saturday. And we have a chance for a morning snow shower on Saturday. Overall, not too concerned about Saturday. Should be A-okay. In terms of snowfall accumulation, we're looking at a dusting to around an inch and a half statewide. Highest accumulation will be up there towards Massachusetts, the Mass Pike out there towards the Berkshires of the western Massachusetts mountains, and up there into New Hampshire and Vermont with this system. So pretty good event for skiers up there in Vermont and New Hampshire.
Oh,
And out towards your neck of the woods in Albany as well.
Yeah, so where I'm from is actually right around where the Storm Team 5 logo is up
Yep.
north there. And I see a little bit of purple, so
So-
there's hope for them.
Yeah, your family might be happy. But here's the one that I'm concerned about, and this is the European model. We're watching that coastal low, and let me backtrack it real quick. So it looks like it starts to develop Sunday late afternoon and evening into Monday. The European is a little bit more bullish, or not bullish. It brings it more out to sea. Yeah, kind of just nicks us.
Yeah.
As I slap myself
It's a little
on
slap in the face.
yeah, little nick, right? But nothing that I'm too concerned about. Just kind of a brief period of some snow Sunday night going into early Monday morning is the GFS that I'm the most. It's pushing this more as a big winter storm. Sunday late afternoon, evening, going into all of Monday, pretty much. Finally tapering late on Monday. This one is kind of trending more to that. I might be in trouble as I fly out on Monday. Here's a snowfall forecast for Sunday. This is the European model showing that, we might get grazed with a dusting to around an inch and a half. Here's the GFS. Get ready. Oh boy. Here we go. It's just ramping up. Rhode Island says it will get 9 to 12 inches of snow with a big one out there towards the Cape and Islands looking at a foot and a half of snow from the GFS. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you travel home. There's no doubt about that. You have any big plans on when you go home?
Friday, no, just gonna try to get in and enjoy the night. Saturday, I was supposed to go up and compete in my alumni swim team meet, but it got canceled. So I'm still gonna go up there and visit them because when I was back home around Thanksgiving, I got sick with COVID,
Right.
and I wasn't able to do that. So gonna go up and visit my buddies. Gonna go to a hockey game sometime over the weekend, and then Monday fly back out. Providence Bruins. They play I think the Bridgeport Islanders or Bridgeport Sound Tigers, some team.
Nice.
So I'll be doing that, and then I fly back Monday. So just a little quick vacation. These weekends are they're good enough for me to break up the month here. And
well, I'm hoping you make it back because we have an interview when you come back.
Yes,
on
that's
that
right.
Tuesday.
I forgot about that. We will have that posted on social media on Monday, but we're interviewing meteorologist Katie Nicolau she works now at the Next Star Station over there in Lansing, Michigan. And I know her very well from her TikToks about doing.
She forecasted every country of the world one day. She usually has the forecast. She's done it with an animal in her hand.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
So we got a really good interview. So stay tuned. Join us again on Tuesday. Have a good one.